Hi there. So a handful of us decided to do a Halloween trash bash challenge. So I'm gonna, well, post mine obviously, and I'm gonna make a link of all of the other crafters' work on my description. Hopefully you guys subscribe, like, check out everybody's work and lend your support. I have a lot of bits and pieces of plastic that I've been collecting for the past few months, years, and I really want to get rid of them. So it's going to be a Halloween themed trash bash. My theme is Howl'S Moving Castle. I know it's not a traditional Halloween movie, but I mean, it has witches, monsters, curses, even has a scarecrow. So I think it's a Halloween movie. So enjoy and let me know what you guys think. So here's the mandatory pumpkin I need for the build. I'm just gonna draw on it to see where the borders would be. And I'm using a bunch of pieces of plastic to kind of just add on to it. Create a semblance of a face. I'm going to use a lot of cardboard to make metal paneling. I'm going to put a bunch of rivets all over it eventually. And I'm just going to try to get as close to Howl'S Moving Castle as much as I can. Here's some EVA foam that I found in my scrap pile. I'm not too sure how this is coming out. I don't think I like it too much. Here's my low-tech way of burning in some eye sockets using a glue gun. I bought a bunch of these flutes from Amazon. I'm gonna try to use them as eyeballs and maybe some chimneys for later on. A battery. I'm gonna use a battery for the other eyeball. Now I'm slicing out the mouth, just peeling it off. I didn't realize that it's actually hollow in there, so I might have to paint the inside black eventually. I'll see how I can do that. Again, I'm using this foam, but I'm not a big fan of it. But I'm using some of it to make the jaw, the teeth that kind of juts out in the mouth there. Getting close. Almost looks like the face. I'm going to use a bunch of these pieces of plastic that has some sort of texturing on it to add on layers of texture, obviously. My old-timey broom that I like using. Put it in that jawline. Not bad so far. So I'm gonna place rivets all over the metal pieces. I'm using these beads that come in this like a paint by numbers artwork, but instead of using crayons you use different colored beads. I have a lot of leftovers, so and they come in handy with these riveting pieces. Okay, so this is where I'm at right now with my Howl'S Moving Castle Halloween Trash Bash. I'm working on the moving castle's face right now. Kind of close. I like how I used a bunch of weird pieces here just to make the face. It to me kind of looks like a demented cyborg Ninja Turtle right now, but hopefully it gets better. And so I'm gonna move on to putting some of the body, and I intend to use, where'd it go? There it is. Another big piece of trash, Pepsi bottle. So a chunk of it's gonna be the body, something like this, and then add on a bunch of big towers and cranes and all kinds of junk. Enjoy. So I'm using a bunch of random plastic containers. This is a yogurt container. I'm gonna put a top. It's some sort of ball for a miniature toys container. Another piece of plastic lid. I think it's from one of those vending machine toys. And here's a little high C juice bottle. Basically anything that I could find that it's a dome and a cylinder, it's gonna be used. A fruit cup container. Here's a fancy Easter egg. And it's a piece of plastic that I cut off from that high C juice bottle. There's a lot of hot glue, of course. Well, here it is. I'm liking this. It kind of resembles Howl'S Moving Castle. I'm gonna make this like a haunted mansion on top of Howl'S Moving Castle, as opposed to the huts and the houses that they had randomly scattered all over the place. So I'm just cutting up pieces of foam here and kind of sticking them together to make a random shape. I didn't really plan this out, but so far so good. All right. And I'm using this embroidery canvas that I got in Amazon. I painted it black, and now I'm cutting it into small pieces to make it look like windows. I also got some balsa wood from Amazon, by the way, and I'm cutting these in small pieces, and I'm going to use them for roof shingles. It looks pretty much like a haunted house. Now I'm using toothpicks. I'm going to use them as window trim. That way I can hide the edges of the embroidery canvas and make it look more like a house. Just scratching up the foam with the edge of the toothpick, just to put a little bit of texture in it, not look like a clean piece of foam. I'm just going to hide the gaps with some more sticks, obviously. And here it is, a little haunted mansion on top of Howl's Moving Castle to go with the Halloween theme. Well, now it's time to look through this big pile of plastic trash to see what I can use. Wow, good alliteration. Here's some washers, some Ramune bottle tops. I don't know if you've ever drank Ramune before. Here's a Pringles top. I'm going to use this as a platform for the house. A few more houses. Lots of houses, actually. I think I actually might need a few more. And I'm gonna use these flutes as those chimney pipes in the bag. I'm bending the bottom, so with a fire here, and then just attaching it to some sort of pipe, and that ought to work actually. Made it as random as possible. Here's some plastic pieces that I found anywhere and everywhere. Some of them are pretty much picked up from the ground. You can see the dirt in some of them. I probably should have washed it first. Some more weird plastic pieces. That's a plug for an old TV antenna. Anyone old enough could recognize what that is. Here's a contact lens case. I'm going to take it apart and use the various pieces and just toss them everywhere. Some sort of bendy tie. Looks pretty good. Hi there, so here I am with my Halloween Trash Bash Challenge. It's Howl's Moving Castle. I mean, that's as trash bash as it gets if you're familiar with the movie. I know it's not a traditional Halloween theme movie, but I mean, it has witches, it has curses, it has magic. Heck, even has a scarecrow, so I consider it a Halloween movie. I know that's a bit of a stretch, but this is what I came up with. It's as trashy as it's gonna get. I mean, I'm really happy with it. It's just a matter of painting it. I actually like the way it looks with all the various colored pieces, but I'm almost tempted to just leave it as it is, but I might as well go all the way with it and trust the process. I needed to spray paint all of the plastic, but because of the use of spray paint, I had to remove all of the foam pieces that I attached because they would have just dissolved with the spray paint. But now I'm going to have to reattach them and then paint this with regular acrylic black paint. But before I do that, I'm also going to add these little accent pieces like parapets around these dome structures.
Creepy paper.
It's crepe paper.
Creepy paper.
So I'm going to use crepe paper or creepy paper as splashes of color in this pretty much monochromatic build. I'm going to use them as laundry hanging on clotheslines, and I'm going to have a turnip head holding the clothesline just like in the movie. I made the turnip head out of polymer clay and actually posted a video a few weeks ago. And if you want to see how I made them, please do click on that video. But he's going to be holding this clothesline just like a banner to add a really nice quick splash of color. Actually, it looks pretty good. I really love how it came out. And here it is. My house moving castle made out of garbage. I'm super happy with the way it looks. Like, subscribe, and please let me know what you guys think.